good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my beautiful people. It's another beautiful day that God has given to us. That's why I'm here to give you this vital information and a good one for that matter. I'm so happy to hear this good news for my people. So we are praying for this and God have done it. So we are praying for more to be done. So we are here to learn from each other. We are here to educate ourselves. So if it's your first time here, please try to subscribe and try to leave your hand on the notification bell for more videos and updates. So that anytime I drop videos, you'll be first person to be notified. So you can come around and grab new videos. Here we'll talk about migrant issues, document issues, so we can learn from each other. So if you have any question or answer or anything to add with this topic, you need to you are you are willing or you want, you can comment on the comment section so we can know your own idea or your own compliment or anything that you want to ask or your own questions. So let's talk about this, Sanatoria. So the government, the council of ministers, they have extended this expiring or the deadline of the sanatoria. We all knew that they said the expiring date and the deadline was 15th of July, but they have changed it to 15th of August. That is a good one because the application that they are receiving is not going faster, it's not growing. So they want more people to come, for them to obtain these documents. Understand? So the government is estimates 220,000 people can apply for the sanatoria, can obtain documents from the sanatoria. So they want more people to come. So last week they have 10,000, but this week is going more, 20,000, 30,000 people now have applied for it. So they want more people. Understand? So if you know that your manager, your boss are willing to give you this document, no problem. He's the one that can apply for you. You that you don't have any document at all. I'm talking about people who don't have document at all. You find a job. Understand? In agriculture, domestic, you can go for it. Agriculture or domestic, you can go for this sanatorium. Understand? But you must not have any criminal report or any criminal case. Understand? You must not have any criminal case. They are saying it here. You must not have any criminal case. They caught anybody in prostitution. You are exploiting people from exploiting migrants from different country to another country. They caught you, or you are doing drug stuff. They caught you. You cannot go for it. If you have your case is still in the judge or in the lawyer hand, you cannot go for it. And the employer must be Italian citizen or foreigner holding a long-term carta di soggiorno, a long-term resident permit with a good or a sufficient income. The person must have a sufficient income. So that's why they said agricultural ready to, or the person code must be like 30,000, while the domestic worker employer must have 20,000. But if it's a family, understand, if the person have a family, it must be from 27,000. Understand? If it's one person, they can accept 20,000 from the person, the employer. The person who want to employ you must have 20,000 as a domestic worker, or if the person have family, must be up to 27,000. The ready to or the could. While the agriculture, the boss or the manager must have like 30,000 euro for the person to for the person to apply for you in this sanatorium. Understand? So the person need to have this ready to or could. So, and number two, you must be present in Italy from on the 8th of March till this time. You must be in Italy from on the 8th of March till this time. And the contract the person can write for you is fixed term or open-ended contract. Fixed term or open-ended contract. If you have fixed contract or open or maybe 1 year or 2 years contract, you can obtain good documents from that. Also, like from the domestic, they're talking about the domestic work where a part-time contract can be used in all way. The salary must not be less than the amount of the social allowance. For this year 2020, the amount is equal to 459.83 cents per month. The amount must be like, let me just say like 460 euro upward. You can go for the sanatorium if you have part-time, but your salary must be like 460 euro upward. A year 500 like 6,000 euro per year. 6,000 euro per year. Understand? If you don't have this, if the contract does not contain this amount, they will reject the practice. That's what they're saying. You must, the contract must, the allowance for the worker must be like 460 euro per month. From 460 euro per month with the contract, they will accept your practice. Understand? That's what they said. So you must have a passport or any identification document, and you must go, if you need this identification document like the national identity, you must go to your embassy with the stamp on it. You can go for it. You need to have all these documents. First of all, the employer must have this he or her ready to must be 30,000 or 20,000, 27,000. The person can go for you, like the agriculture, like 30,000, domestic 20, with 20,000 is only one person. From one person upward, the person that have family must be like 27,000. So the person must have, the employer must have this ready to already. Understand? Before he can go for you. Understand? Be careful. Ask your employer about he or her ready to before you can go and pay that 500 euro. So you can go to your embassy to collect your identity if you don't have your national identity, if you don't have a passport. So with this, you can come, and your employer, he or she is the person who can apply for you online. If the person cannot do it, so you guys can go to CAF or Patronato. These people can help you. They will assist you with your employer speed, so he can assist you. So before you can go for this, you need to have this clarification that you have been in Italy from the 8th of March. Understand? Any if you pay any like light bill, gas bill, your name on it, or any bill you have paid, hospital bill, as in when you recharge your phone, all those things, any certificate or transport ticket, or you can show any clarification that you have been in Italy, because they want to know that you have been in Italy from this 8th of March to this time, because they knew that many people are coming from different European countries to obtain these documents. So that's what they're using. They want to know that you have been in Italy, or anybody pass, they will know. They will know. Definitely they can know. So now let's continue. So 500 euro before you can go for the application. So if they accept the application, you're gonna pay 16 euro. Understand? You buy these Macadabolo 16 euro. All those things you can go for. You can apply with these things. Macadabolo with 500 euro. Your national identity. Your boost must have these 30,000 or 20,000 or 27,000. So all those things before you can go for this Sanatoria. So make sure you have all these documents. Make sure you have all these documents they needed before you can go, because they will reject the practice if you don't have all these documents. They might reject it. Understand? So the day you are going to submit the original documents, you and your employer must be there. The worker and the employer, you guys must be there, present in prefectura. Understand? Must be there in prefectura or in questura together. So if any one of you are missing, they might still reject it, and the person must give a clarification why you are not presented on that date. You must be there. So let's be careful. So let's be taking good information. Take good information. So you that don't have any documents at all, you that you have resident permit before your resident permit expired. Understand? Because people who their resident permit expired on the 31st October 2019, not renewed or converted into another resident permit, they must have worked before. They must have worked before that date in the area indicated. They must have to work before. If you know you have expired documents that expired on the 31st of October 2019, not renewed or converted into another resident permit, they must have worked before that date in the areas indicated. They will be issued with a 6-month temporary residence permit to continue looking for work. If you know you have resident permit expired 31st of October 2019 and you have worked before in these sectors, you can go to Questura to ask for another 6 months temporary resident permit, for you to continue looking for job, understand? Because you didn't convert the document or you did not renew the document and you are present in Italy. So the worker must be present on the Italy territory on the 8th of March 2020. Electricity, gas, telephone, bus or train pass clarification or public or private bodies that perform a public function. Understand? You must have other things to clarify that you have been in Italy since on the 8th of March to this date. Understand? So if you don't, if these things are missing, maybe they will not accept the application or your application. You must have a copy of your passport, other equivalent documents, community pass, body pass, travel documents for foreigners, stateless travel documents, political refuge travel documents, or identity certificate issued by your embassy of his or her own country in Italy. Understand? If you have passport, photocopy of a passport, you need photocopy of a passport, your photocopy of your expired resident permit. Understand? So all those things, they need all those things. Your if they stole your document, you need to go and you need to present this your stolen document to the police headquarter or carabinieri. Those people can give you some documents that you will use to go for this sanatoria also. So understand? If they steal your document, you need to rush to police headquarters and tell them that your document was stolen or you lost it, so they can give you they will give you a receipt that shows that you have lost your document. So you need to bring all those things along. Understand? People who have this document before, but the document expired in their hand on the 31st of October in this time. So you need to buy Macadabolo, and you need to go and pay €130 in postal office. Understand? With this 24 PDF F24 form, using that F24 form and to pay this tax they needed from you. So with all those things you present, they will help you. Because post office will help you immediately and fix appointments for you. So this is what they needed. People who have resident permit and the resident permit expired in their hand and they present in Italy on the 8th of March. This time your resident permit expired on the 31st of October 2019 and you're still in Italy till now. You can go and you have worked before, and because you didn't convert the document or because you didn't go for renew, you can go and ask for 6 months to continue looking for a job, so you can convert your document to a better one. So if you find job in these categories, agriculture or domestic workers, you can obtain document based on the contract. Understand? If you have 2 years contract, they will give you 1 year contract. If you have fixed contract, they will give you 2 years working documents, working resident permit. That's how it works. So based on the month, based on the year, that's how they will give you your documents. So they said, please be careful about scammers. Don't go and waste your money paying people to give you resident to fight documents for you, or even lawyers. They say you should be careful. If you have any question or any question, go to Questura, go to Prefectura. You and your boss or your manager or your employer, you guys should go to Prefectura or Questura to ask information. Be careful about lawyers. Lawyers, what they want, they still need their own money. Understand? So you need to be careful before you go and waste all this money, 500 euro. Because if they don't accept your request, they won't give you your 500. And if they find out you forge any contract, they said you might go for 1 year or 6 years imprisonment. So please, my brothers and sisters, please be careful. Ask the person if the person have this ready to. Domestic agriculture, domestic like 20,000, agriculture like 30,000, and you need to have this passport, identity card. Understand? So let the contract be legit one before you can go. If they give you the contract, go and show it. Go to IMS or go to Centro Pelimpiego. They will know if the document, if this your contract is real. Go to CAF, go to CGL. They will help you and find out if your contract is real. Understand? If the person signed the contract for you before you can apply, so that you won't fall victim. Because, and there will be control also. They are controlling everywhere. If they give you this contract, they will come and control if you are really working in that place. Be careful, because if they find out the document, you won't see, and you won't have documents. It's against the law. Please let everything be legit. Let all the documents be legit. That's what I'm begging my people. Please don't fall victim of scam. Understand? If you have any question or any answer, you can hit me on my WhatsApp, connect you. You can go to a good lawyers. There are some lawyers that will say, go and pay so money, go and bring so money, I will help you to. Don't believe. Go to Perfectoria, go to Questura. Don't be afraid. You and your employer, person who wants to give you the work, you guys should go to that place and ask questions. They will give you everything you need. Let everything be real. Before you go and fall victim, they say the CNS scam on it, 1 year to 6 years imprisonment. Please be careful. Please, that's why they put all those measures. That's why they place all those measures. You must bring a clarification that you have been in Italy since on the 8th of March to this time. They need some clarification. Understand? Because people are coming from Europe, different Euro country. Understand? So be careful. Don't fall victim. Please, let's stay safe. Please, let's love one another. More updates will be coming in. Please try to share this video. Please like this video. Like the video and give me any, if you need any, if you want to ask any question, you want to, contribute in this video, please, you can comment on the comment section so that we can educate ourselves and learn from each other. We are here to learn. We are all families, okay? So, one love, stay blessed and stay safe. See you on my next video. It's Kissy Brand TV Show. Bye for now. Love you guys.
Oh my God. It be like they won't tell us what to never hear before. To Baba, yeah.